The past relentless, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my raptors. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap as it'll be the Colts of Paris taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 5-9. You ain't going nowhere.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Spencer. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Packers at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Kappa. Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Spencer. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
21.
Here's Herbert. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Herbert. He's got his receiver, Cooper. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Baylor Tigers. 59, 59. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. Hey, ram, ram, ram. Hey, hey, go lion, lion, lion.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Let's go. Three.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut 19. Third. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in the unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Whoa. Hey, Ray. Let's go.
Herbert now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Scott. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you all the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary. And
I think the ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. He may go, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. That is caught, and he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Spencer. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Crowd right. Baylor tight. Hold the troops right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. He hits Baldwin right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 pioneer. Warrior 17.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 foul check. 60 foul check. Rig. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Rig alert. Mustang 19. Good.
Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like we're getting caught in between here because any completions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
10 to 11. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Cup 19.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Again, it's Richardson. And this is caught inside the 5. And touchdown. Josh Downs, 37 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Herbert on first down now. That'll be caught. It's Scott. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
59. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
We'll go forward.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Herbert. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, Buffalo 18. Hurt.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. The risk taken in by Downs. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
18
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a handoff up the middle. Start. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
On the jump. 19 Lions. No street.
In motion goes the tight end.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Richardson going to change the play here.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Spencer. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Kappa. Crowd right. Right.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
21. Let's go. Set.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Baylor Tiger.
On 1st and 10, Herbert shoves him aside. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, Ram.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Herbert now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hey, Ray. Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
21.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Baylor Tiger.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, Herbert. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Herbert throwing again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Completes it right side to Cooper. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Go. Ready.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Herbert changing things up.
Hey, Kappa.
In motion, the tight end. Again, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
21.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Herbert. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run up 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. To me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. 59, 59.
Herbert. Pass complete. It's Scott.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. 5-9. Let's go. Hey.
Throwing, Herbert.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Herbert to throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
Now Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Hey, Kappa.
Herbert gonna throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Herbert.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.